Hello again, and welcome to the next playtesting session of Boardquest Tales of Liria, our upcoming turn-based strategy game for PC, Mac, and mobile. And I'll show you how demons work in this session. Demons are the fourth faction. We have humans, orcs, elves, and demons basically, and they all play differently. I want to jump right into the game to show you how they play. So we don't have all the demon models yet, so don't be surprised if you see some units that don't basically match the description or the cards, because we have to create the 3D models. For that, we will have a Kickstarter campaign basically coming up in April. So let me just get started by showing you the map. You can see I'm here in the lower corner with some common monsters. There is Daria, Nightshade, the elven hero. She's in the left corner with some uncommon monster. And we have Bilar with a lizard warrior. So yeah, let's see how this is going to work out for us. So I have Raegar, and Raegar is a demon hero. He came from another dimension to Liria. That's the lore of it. You will play him against him in the campaign, basically. I don't want to talk too much about it. Don't want to spoiler you, but yeah, he's the only flying hero we have in the game, so that's something unique. Flying heroes are not restricted by movement caps from tile changes. So I'm just gonna walk towards my goblin warrior here, and yeah, let's take it from there. So Daria goes and picks up the thief's dagger, and Bilar goes and starts to attack the lizard warrior. Now it's the monster turn, and as you see, we'll get attacked by the monsters except for Daria, because she doesn't stand next to one monster. Monsters only attack you, just a reminder, if you stand next to them. Basically, if you go around them, leave them alone, they won't attack you. So we have 20 gold now. That means I can recruit, but I misclicked. So I'm gonna do it next turn, basically. I didn't want to go back to the spawn tile. Let's see what the computer does. So he's gonna recruit another unit as well, giving him the Thieves' Dagger and approaching this uncommon monster, the Mountain Troll. So let's see what the Orc does. Bilar is healing up from the damage he got. He got confused, so he cannot attack the Lizard Warrior. Instead, he retreats and lets his Orc Warrior get closer. So this time the Lizard Warrior didn't roll well, it missed. I'm going to finally recruit this turn, and I'm going to go for a Demon Beast. The Demon Beast is a unit, I mean, this is just a placeholder model, again, which can move and attack. It's basically a beast. You can see, if I click here, you can see on the card what the art for this will look like, more or less. So he can move and attack, but he cannot wear items, but he is immune to status effects. So it's an interesting combination. You can use him in different ways. I'm going to end my turn here and let the elven player play. So he does decide to go next to the troll, the mountain troll. And we can see here that the lizard warrior gets another beating, and he gets surrounded with Bilar approaching him. Now, yeah, as expected, he's going to attack Daria. An uncommon monster attacking a level 1 hero will most likely hit you and make a lot of damage, basically. So let's see what we can do here. So Raegar plays a bit of a control hero. So what you can do, I can show you some strategies with him in this turn. So what you can do basically is I can attack that warrior here, and I can attack him. I missed twice. Great. Terrible rolls this turn. And in order to avoid getting attacked by the goblin, I will move back with my demon beast. So you saw I already attacked, and normally I cannot move after that. But in case I cast this spell, Cold Stare, it allows me to, I can show you this, it allows me to move another time this turn. So he's just such a controlling guy that he can make people walk even if they're exhausted. So we have this turn. It's going to be interesting what he's going to do. Okay, picks up some. Yeah, he decides to retreat. Probably a good idea. And Bilar is going to finish, I think, the Lizard Warrior, or maybe not. Decides to conquer a spawn tile instead. And there we go, and I get attacked again. So the demon hero, the Raegar, has a healing skill. Let me try to attack this guy again. This time I hit. Going to move and attack. And now I can cast Hibernation. Hibernation actually makes me pass all further actions, so I need to do it at the end of my turn. And I heal up. So I've done that. And I'm back to good health here. And we see that Daria basically tries to attack the troll again, and she casts Cocoon, healing herself as she's in the water. So each faction has their own healing abilities, and they play out differently. You can see Bilar's healing ability is quite flexible. He doesn't have any of the restrictions that Daria has, for example. But the Orcs don't have any other healing units, so that is kind of a necessity. In this case, yeah, you can see that the mountain troll again is hitting on Daria. So I'm still here with this goblin. Let me try to finish him. Okay, I've done that, and I see my my demon beast is a little bit on the low side of the health. So I'm going to use Game of Life. That's our healing ability. Here to heal other units. It actually exchanges the life of Raegar or another unit for a heal up for the other unit, basically. So it's a trade-off if you want to do it or not. And here you can see Daria gets healed by her monk, and she finally might be able to yes, she finally is able to make some damage to that towering mountain troll. So I'm quite happy for her. I'm actually rooting for the computer a bit because it's fun to play against opponents that are difficult to beat, and want to show you a close-up match, basically. So yeah, we have another recruitment here, and let's see, there is this mountain troll attack. So Daria needs to be careful right now. She's down to very little health, and I'm going to think about, I think, getting some forts to increase my gold and to recruit further units. Yeah, so, oh, I got Frostfang, which is awesome. It's one of my favorite weapons in the game. I'm gonna upgrade my demon beast as well. You saw basically that Raegar was not limited by his movement. I could just jump over the terrain changes, whereas my demon beast kind of lags behind. I could have actually used Cold Stare to get him closer to me, just didn't pay attention enough. Oh, and here we see that Bilar has actually cleared his part of the map. It's going to be interesting. Maybe he's helping out Daria here because she's struggling clearly with this mountain troll. It's usually difficult to deal with uncommon monsters in the beginning, so there's different ways to deal with it, but it's not easy, so you have to be a little bit creative if that happens to you. So let's see what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to move first, use the Cold Stare, move again. You can see the demons are very mobile units and heroes. And yeah, I'm in the right position to conquer some forts next turn. Daria gets healed up. And maybe she decides to instead attack the Desert Scorpion. Oh no, maybe they want to take on the monster together. Let's see what they're going to do. They're basically in the same team, so they are allowed to kind of... When you're in the same team, at the moment, there's basically... You don't share XP or gold, but I'm thinking about just adding this gold sharing mechanism. And but you are able to heal each other, basically, and maybe we're going to see a little bit of that. So I'm going to use this turn to capture the forts here. And that's pretty much it. I'm going to leave it up to the... Okay. They basically... She healed Bilar, basically, and she tries to finish that mountain. Let's see who... Okay, and let's see who they attack. So that looks pretty much like a... Like 2 of the mountain trolls are going to go down. And also the Desert Scorpion now gets attacked. So I think we're going to see level 3 here in the next turn. Let's see what the monsters do. They're going to attack, okay, maybe different targets. No, this Orc Warrior gets a beating. And this Druid gets a beating as well. Although he's level 3, so he can take a little bit of damage. So let's see. I think I'm going to recruit this turn. I'm going to get some items. Thunderbow, it's a very good item. Add stun. Okay, the Demon Beast needs to pass his items to, I think, the newly recruited unit. It's a Bloodsucker, so it's another flying unit. So again, the model is not final, so it will look something like this. And it has life leech, so it's kind of like a representation of a vampire here. I'm going to actually get closer to this. Frostfang is awesome. I'm going to give my Bloodsucker Frostfang and sell this one. But it needs to be level 3, so I need some more gold. So I need to be a bit patient. So let's see what their plan is this turn. Okay, they're going to heal up. I think this mountain troll is going to go down. Okay, not by Daria though. And the Bilar will now... Oh, that is for the horde. It increases their damage output, so you can see, yeah. Oh, that's going to be painful for me if he decides to attack my Bloodsucker, to be honest. So let's see if he's going to do that. He also had almost 6 damage. Okay, I have a little bit of a problem here. Okay, that's going to be interesting. So the Orc here is the kind of party to reckon with here, because Daria has not managed to go to level 2 yet, which would be very recommendable. And this Elven Druid gets another beating. So let's see what we can do here. So this turn is going to be interesting. My Bloodsucker has this healing ability. I'm going to go straight into combat. So if I attack this guy, I'm going to give him 3 damage and heal up. And I'm going to use, I think, Hibernation to heal up my hero. I'm going to go here and attack Bilar, trying to make him retreat. I don't think that was a very smart move necessarily, but we're gonna see. So he's using... Oh, that's clever. He's using... Okay, stealth to hide his friend, and I think he's going to lose basically his units against the... Oh, 7 damage. How did this happen? All right, I lost the unit. How did this happen? Oh my god. Okay, I can see now. That was a good turn for him. 7 damage, that's incredible. Okay, and he has move and attack with this guy. Okay, decides to attack the monster. He is hurt with poison though, so he might have a little bit of a problem here. And this guy is going down as well. So we see the first casualties, some against monsters, some against enemies. So if you defeat enemy units, you're going to get experience as well. So we can see Bilar is on a high level. It's level 3.5. I'm level 2. So I have a little bit of a disadvantage. Although I have my advanced skill here on hand, which is Curse, which is going to inflict the status effect of Curse. But let me see if I want to do that. Yeah, on Bilar, there you go. So Bilar has been cursed. And let's see what I can do here next turn. So the computer will have to be careful with this Scorpion, because this poison is going to get to the Orc Rider. It's been more poisoned twice, basically. Yeah, the Elf needs to recruit another unit, moves him closer. Elves can shoot out of the forest, so he could shoot at this guy from here. Let's see what Bilar decides to do. He's going to retreat a bit, okay. Going to attack the... Alright, he's retreating. All his units are kind of low on life. So let's see what his strategy is. Anyways, I'm going to end this here. I think we did have a nice skirmish session, and I hope you enjoyed it. And this is kind of demonstrating a little bit of the demon gameplay in the upcoming turn-based strategy game, Boardquest Tales of Liria. You can sign up on our page, ramesware.com. And I would appreciate a like and a subscribe and a sign up of our Kickstarter campaign as well. So thanks everybody, and until next time, stay tuned.